the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old. The pines were roaring on the high.
Have you done this before, interviewed somebody?
Yes, it's my second one today.
Who did you do just now?
I did it with James and
Aidan.
Yeah, James and Aidan.
Excellent.
Right.
Anyway, I shouldn't ask you the questions, it's the other way around, isn't it?
Well, I'm Matt from Film Club.
Hello, Matt, nice to see you.
Thanks. Nice to see you too. Great to meet you. How did you feel returning to Middle Earth?
Well, it was a long job, 18 months away from home in New Zealand. And I like New Zealand, but it was a long way from where I live in London. And I thought, oh, do I really want to go and live away from home all that time? And do I want to play a part that I've played before? Wouldn't it be more fun to do other things instead? But in the end, I didn't want to imagine anybody else playing Gandalf. Really. And I know a lot of the fans of Lord of the Rings wanted to see Gandalf back, so that's what made me want to do it.
Yeah. Did you read the book at all to get into character again?
Oh yes, oh yes. The film follows the book pretty closely. There are some added scenes because Tolkien wrote about Middle Earth in other writings apart from the Hobbit book and the Lord of the Rings books. And the filmmakers were able to get a few ideas. So, for instance, in the book of The Hobbit, Gandalf keeps going away, riding off on his horse to go and do something. What it is, you'd never really find out in the book, but in the film you do find out because Tolkien had put somewhere else what he was actually up to.
Oh, well, Gandalf is Gandalf like any different in The Hobbit than he is in The Lord of the Rings because it's 60 years earlier.
Yes. Well, just to be clear, there are two Gandalfs, aren't there, in Lord of the Rings? There's Gandalf the Grey.
And Gandalf the White.
Gandalf the White, that's right, he comes back as Gandalf. So it's not Gandalf the White we're dealing with, it's Gandalf the Grey. Now, is there any difference between him in the Fellowship of the Ring and the Hobbit? Well, he's meant to be 60 years younger, and I know that seems a lot to you and me, but he's 7,000 years old, so I don't think 60 years is making much of a difference, and so I didn't bother about that. I hope, basically, he's going to seem like the same wizard back.
Yeah. Well, there are a lot of special effects in the whole film.
There are.
And is it like hard working with all the green screens, and did it affect the way you acted?
There's a lot less green screen than you might think. If you see me on top of a mountain, I probably was there. It's green screen is used sometimes to help shrink the dwarves to where they belong, down there somewhere, and make me look taller. But for the most part, the 3D and all that, and the 48 frames per second, I don't know if you've come across that, but it makes the image very sharp in the cinema. You're not aware of that when you're filming. So on the whole, no, it's not an inconvenience really.
Now, can you sum up The Hobbit in 3 words?
Really good film.
Great. Thanks, I think that's all we've got time for.
Is that it? Very nice to meet you. Good luck. Give my love to everybody at Film Club.
Thanks. Nice
Cheerio.
to meet you.
And you.
Nice to see you. Bye.
Home is now behind you. The world is ahead.